Welcome back to my channel. This is one of the biggest mysteries in the entire Bible. Why did Satan fight so hard for Moses' body? The answer may shock you. In today's video, we are going to uncover one of the most mysterious and puzzling events from the book of Exodus that has left many scratching their heads for centuries. Get ready, because we will be diving deep into the intriguing narrative, where the devil himself battles with angels to possess the body of Moses after his death. That's right. This is no ordinary story. It is a tale of epic proportions involving the ultimate battle between good and evil. So make sure to watch until the end to discover the shocking truth behind this extraordinary event. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you never miss out on our fascinating videos. Let's get started. The book of Exodus, one of the 5 books of Moses, tells the story of the Israelites' exodus from slavery in Egypt to freedom in the Promised Land. It is a captivating narrative filled with miraculous events, including the parting of the Red Sea and the giving of the 10 Commandments. However, amidst these awe-inspiring tales lies a lesser-known mystery that has intrigued scholars and believers alike for centuries. As the story unfolds, we are introduced to some of the most iconic characters in history, including Moses, the prophet who leads his people to freedom. But it is what happens to Moses' body after his death that truly sets this biblical account apart from others. According to the scriptures, when Moses passed away, a divine struggle ensued between the heavenly forces led by God and the fallen angels led by Satan, all vying for the possession of Moses' remains. The stakes could not be higher. The fate of an extraordinary soul hangs in the balance. As we delve deeper into this enigmatic episode, we will explore the possible reasons behind why God permitted this celestial conflict and what it reveals about the nature of the spiritual realm. Prepare to be amazed as we uncover the hidden truths and symbolism embedded in this ancient text. Now let's dive into the mysterious account of Moses' body and the battle that raged over his remains. The narrative of Moses' body being fought over by Satan and his angels is found in Exodus chapter 40, verses 36 to 38. As we read these verses, we are transported to a time when Moses has just finished constructing the tabernacle, and the Israelites are preparing to embark on their journey through the wilderness. Suddenly, the pillar of cloud, which has been guiding them, lifts itself up from over the tabernacle, signifying that it is time for Moses to ascend to Mount Nebo to receive his final instructions. However, when the Israelites set out on their travels, something extraordinary happens. The pillar of cloud, symbolizing God's presence, does not move ahead of them as it had been doing all along. Instead, it remains stationary, casting its shadow upon the Ark of the Covenant. This unusual occurrence serves as a reminder of the power and mystery surrounding the divine presence. Meanwhile, Moses, the chosen leader of the Israelites, is nearing the end of his earthly journey. He is about to pass away at the age of 120, having faithfully led his people through countless trials and triumphs. But even in his death, Moses' remains will become the center of a celestial conflict. As Moses' body is placed in a cave, a struggle ensues between the heavenly forces and the fallen angels. The question arises, why would God permit such a battle over the body of his faithful servant? Some believe that this episode holds a deeper meaning, suggesting that even in death, faith and obedience are rewarded. By placing Moses' body in a cave, rather than allowing it to be seen by the Israelites, God protected his people from idolatry and preserved the sanctity of his chosen leader's remains. Others see this account as a symbolic representation of the ongoing battle between good and evil, where the fate of souls is decided beyond the veil of human perception. The struggle over Moses' body serves as a reminder of the constant presence of spiritual forces that influence our world, unseen yet ever active. Now let's delve deeper into the symbolism and possible interpretations of this enigmatic biblical passage. One of the prevailing theories suggests that the struggle over Moses' body was a test of faith. By not allowing the Israelites to see his preserved body, God challenged his people to trust in his promise that Moses would one day return to lead them into the promised land. This episode emphasizes the importance of faith in the face of adversity, urging believers to rely on divine guidance rather than physical evidence. Moreover, the concealment of Moses' body could be seen as a way to protect the Israelites from idolatry. In ancient cultures, it was common to venerate the bodies of revered leaders as divine relics. However, by keeping Moses' remains hidden, God prevented his people from turning their reverence into idolatry or using his body for rituals or worship. This aspect of the narrative highlights the importance of maintaining the distinction between God and his creation, emphasizing that only he should be worshipped. Furthermore, the struggle over Moses' body can be interpreted as a symbolic representation of the ongoing battle between good and evil. The presence of fallen angels vying for possession of Moses' remains signifies the constant pull of temptation and the desire to claim souls for darkness. This interpretation aligns with the broader biblical theme of spiritual warfare, where the forces of light and darkness are in a perpetual struggle. The victory of the heavenly forces in this instance affirms the triumph of good over evil and the ultimate sovereignty of God. Moreover, the fact that God allowed this struggle to take place may suggest a deeper purpose. By permitting the battle, God demonstrated the limitations of human understanding and the hidden realities of the spiritual realm. It reminds us that there are unseen forces at work in our world, influencing events and individuals in ways that we may not fully comprehend. This aspect of the narrative invites us to consider the existence of a greater plan, one that extends beyond our limited human perspective. As we reflect on these possible interpretations, it becomes clear that the account of the struggle over Moses' body is rich in symbolism and theological significance. Whether viewed as a test of faith, a safeguard against idolatry, a symbolic representation of the battle between good and evil, or an affirmation of divine sovereignty, this enigmatic passage offers profound insights into the nature of faith, the unseen spiritual realm, and the eternal struggle between light and darkness. Thank you for joining us on this thought-provoking exploration of one of the Bible's most intriguing mysteries. If you found this video enlightening and want to continue exploring more biblical mysteries, don't forget to subscribe. We have more videos on our channel that will keep you engaged and curious. Until next time, stay blessed.